Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Brendan here, aka Cliff Jumper, and today we're doing a fun project instead of a really annoying repair project, which seems to be what we do most of the time. But we're going to jump on my son's Fiat 124 Spider Abarth with a fun project. So keep following along, and I'm going to show you a very simple modification that makes driving it a lot more fun. Okay, so this is the paddle shifted version of the Abarth. And I know people are going, boo, boo, it's an automatic. But you know, honestly, it's a lot of fun to drive. I really like the Flappy paddles. I absolutely would have done the DSG in my Mk4 R32 had they offered it. Sadly, they didn't send any to the United States with that option, so I have to put up with the manual 6-speed. I know, boo, boo, you're on the wrong side of it. Whatever. I have a manual, it's good. But this car is the automatic with the Flappy paddles, but these Flappy paddles are pretty small if we're being real. So we are going to do a quick modification to add extended Flappy paddles to this whole scenario. And it just takes a couple of minutes of your time. They're pretty easy to add. I'm going to show you how to do it. Now, depending on which paddles you get, they probably have a combination of both set screws and double-sided tape that hold them in place. For the sake of best adhesion, we are going to use a little bit of 70% isopropyl rubbing alcohol to clean the back side of these paddles before we throw these things on here, just so that, you know what, fingers have been touching this. They're full of finger grease from the miles driving the car. So we're going to clean that off before we throw on the paddles. Okay, so we have cleaned them off. Fairly easy. We've got the plus side that goes on here and the minus side that goes over here. With the little set screws backed out, we're going to remove the red surface of the double-sided tape, which this is 3M body molding tape. It's designed to be used in high heat circumstances. This is what they use to hold body parts to the exteriors of cars. So it's got really good adhesion properties in heat, which of course means getting the red protective sheet off of it can be challenging. So this might take me a little bit. I'm going to come back after I've gotten this off of both of them ready to go. Okay, great success. We now have the adhesive exposed. You probably also notice that the set screws are in very challenging places to get an actual wrench. So I have this computer tool with the proper size fitting, and I think we're going to be able to get it in here, but we'll see how that goes. So from this side, you can see it lays in nice and flush along the edges of these paddles. I will have to find out who made these. These were given to my son by his godfather as a gift. So we'll have to figure out who actually makes these things before I say who to buy them from. But yeah, they're pretty nice. So even with just the adhesive, we're pressing against it this way. They should stay in place without any issue. But we will go ahead and tighten the set screws as well. We'll do the same thing with this one. It just lays right in there along the edge of the paddle. Press it nice and hard, make sure that adhesive is sticking, and then we will deal with the set screws. Now I've noticed that my tool can access the outer set screws okay, but I can't reach these inner ones with this tool. So I'm gonna have to find some smaller Allen keys to get in there and tighten those. I suspect that if you buy this new, it probably comes with the Allen key for you to be able to do that, but these are lovingly pre-tested before we got them. There's the bottom one down there. Gotta use a little Allen key for this inner top and bottom. Fortunately, it doesn't have to go very far, but it is a very small Allen key that fits in there. Hopefully your kit comes with one of these keys so you're not digging for the 3mm key that goes in there. And that's it. This nice extended Flappy paddle. So I noticed that if you tap all the way up here, it's not actually going to do anything. It's going to be more purchase down in this area. So probably not all the way up there, but anywhere from the open spots down inward is where you have enough leverage. But that's nice. It's at least a couple other inches worth of extension to be able to tap in and do your shifting. So cool, mischief managed. Anyway, I hope that helped you out. If you've been thinking about doing these things, highly recommend it. And go ahead and modify all the things. God bless you. Let me know what you're working on. How can I be praying for you? And we'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.
And on that terrible disappointment, it's time to say goodbye. We'll be back.